Hey guys, it's Melanie, your faith and financial person. Sandman sent us a ton of intel. Big pharma's coming to Iraq. They're going to phase in manufacturing medicines there, but they're going to give them to the citizens at a quarter of the cost. So they're taking care of the citizens. They're also taking care of the industry because they're pulling in industries that's going to give people jobs in Iraq. So that was really good. The PM advisor talking about transferring pharmaceutical companies there. And this is what the WTO wanted to hear. That's what Sandman was saying when he gave me this. The International Monetary Fund, Iraq is making progress in non-oil GDP growth. There was so much evidence that they're improving their growth by doing other things. And he said this happened during the conference. The CBI makes an announcement at the 8th IFEX inauguration. I'll go to that article, but I went through all the details this morning. I also put the timestamps beneath the video, so if you look at my live stream, you'll get all the details. I read them in detail, so I'm just going to give you the summary. The central bank confirmed that the amount of foreign reserves had increased to 148 trillion dinars and that the volume of deposits in the banking sector had increased to 131 trillion dinars, in addition to announcing the establishment of the National Company for Electric Payment Systems on Wednesdays. Guys, this is what they need to get this thing finalized, is everybody in the bank, all the citizens in the bank, getting rid of the dollar. They've been constantly de-dollarizing, and getting the electronic payment systems up and running. We all know Jamin Diamond is going to be doing branches in Iraq. He's the CEO of JP Morgan Chase. So guys, everything is just being put into place. As I said this morning, God told me it was done back in the summer of 2022. In addition to the rise in foreign reserves from 140 to 148 trillion dinars, he noticed that the past year witnessed a clear growth in most monetary changes, including the increase in the volume of deposits in the banking sector from 129 trillion to 131 trillion. So the Central Bank of Iraq's efforts in collaboration with the government, particularly in terms of increasing the use of electronic payment tools, as evidenced by the rise in point-of-sale devices from 10,000 in 2022 to over 20,000 in 2023. That's a 100% increase. And the increase in ATMs from 2,223 in 2022, which is a lot of twos, I know, to roughly 3,000 in 2023. He went on. In contrast to the increased reliance on the national currency in local transactions, there is less use of foreign currency in daily transaction, he clarified, meaning they're not using the dinar, they're using the dinar in country instead of the dollar. That's what that means. And guys, that is good news. If you agree and if you understand, please comment down below. And he's saying, in line with regional and global standards, he emphasized the Central Bank of Iraq focuses on the importance of enhancing compliance standards for all financial institutions. To open wider areas and ensure a high flow of external transfers, the Central Bank of Iraq was able to strengthen its banking relations with the large number of Arab and foreign financial and banking institutions. They are all working together, guys, in the Middle East. All the banks are working together. All the countries are working together. It's really a beautiful thing to see all this progress. And that came out of the IFEX conference, which was just finished. The private sector is now up front and center stage. The MOC, it says, the MOC International welcome and desire to increase investments in Iraq. They are saying we're open for business. Guys, they've been doing that. The MOC, it says, I'll give you some highlights of this article. It says the Minister of Commerce, Altir Al-Ghurari, revealed today a wide welcome and international desire to increase investments inside of Iraq while confirming the holding of meetings with 3 countries in this regard. So guys, he pointed out that there are rapid initiatives in infrastructure investment with the Egyptian, Qatari, and Emirati sides through many agreements concluded during the previous period. So guys, they are ramping up all this work with all these other countries. They are showing that they're global without saying it. And everybody's just waiting for the announcement, guys. So are you excited? You should be. Comment down below if you're excited. And it said, during the current year, this is what is planned. ISC accepting cash payments exclusively through electronic systems. Meaning, much like in the U.S., how are they doing cash payments and electronic systems? Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. They must be setting something up for them. That's what's planned in the near future. Guys, we're all moving digital. We're all moving blockchain, blockchain, blockchain. This is just them getting up to speed. So, guys, it's really exciting. They're even starting electronic payment. Electronic payments are starting for retirees. And then lots of reading here in these articles. There's lots of news, guys. I know you're hearing that on all the different all the different intel providers. Tell me which ones are your favorites. I'm going to go there now because I believe in providing you the quickest, shortest summaries that you can get so you can continue to work and not spend all your time watching 2 to 3 hour videos. Even my own, like in the morning, I give you a daily prophetic word from God. God's told me this done. So let's see. Samson, the central bank announces the increase in the size of its reserves to more than 100 billion. Yep, I just gave you the details of that in the article that supports it. Militiaman, there's a quietness from the World Trade Organization when it comes to Iraq. Why did they do that? We can speculate on that. The truth be told is Iraq would have more impact on the economic situation in the global financial system. It's a big thing. It's a very big thing that the WTO lifted up to 2 of the smallest, lower developed countries in the world, but they didn't talk about one that was going to fix the financial system in the world. They didn't talk about Iraq. Why? The shocks that the World Bank talked about. You can't go and shock the whole world and not have everybody ready because that's going to cause chaos. That's Militiaman, and Militiaman, that's a really good point. Ray Wren, 98, he's the one that does, Tony and Ray Wren are brothers. They do a call Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You do have to pay for their calls now. So if you're part of that, please comment down below if you like them. He says, even though I don't see it yet, they are telling us it's done. This here ride is finally coming to an end. Hopefully today. Yes, I agree with you, Ray Wren. Frank 26, he says, in his opinion, the Forex is live. He got everybody excited saying that he thought the Forex was live. He said, it is trading the Iraqi dinar live. I don't believe I've ever seen it trading live against the dollar. It's being traded in real time. That's impressive. It started today or maybe yesterday. That's why I say something's going on. It's trading at $2.70 live. I'm not making this up. You can go look this up yourself. Let's see if these numbers stay the same on today, Sunday, when they start trading live. Isn't this suspicious? Isn't this a precursor? Isn't this a sign? Isn't this a logical step for a currency that is about to go through the movement of some type? Then you got Mark Z that said there was a question via PDK. What is your guy saying about rates? Others are saying $1.30 in country. Mark Z, to me, $1.30 doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Would it work for them? Yes. They've been very blunt with their people, and even Sadr said when they were going to restore the dinar to its former glory, and $1.30 is about a third of what it used to be. I would be okay with $1.30, but Mark, as I do, expected a lot higher. Now we're talking about, it says, will a $25,000 dinar note still be worth the same if it's 1-to-1? And Frank clarifies, very clear. A 25,000 Iraqi dinar note at a rate of 1-to-1 is equal to $25,000. That's how it works. So I'm glad he pointed that out very clearly. Everybody's worried. Are they going to truncate it? No. I believe, as does a lot of other people, I think the community is exactly split in regards to this regard. Some think it's going to be a lop off of the currency because they're going to come out with the lower denoms. I think it's going to be from the exchange rate. A lot of people agree with me. Which do you believe? Do you think it's a lop of the zeros or a lop of the zeros off the exchange rate? Comment down below, what do you think? I think the exchange rate is the only thing that makes sense, because if you look, it was 0.000040 zeros and then 76. That's what it's been averaging. So if they lop 3 off, it'd be 0.076, right? And then they plan on it being, so you tell me, comment down below. Guys, that's your summary for Sunday afternoon. If you appreciate this, please comment down below and tell me you appreciate it. May God bless you. I'm just saying, I think this thing is really happening really soon. So what do you think? Comment down below. I love you all with the love of Christ. Have a good night. Bye.